What's on, everybody? It's Brian Sapph, WebsterStyle here with another NRW React. And Brian, it's weird, right? So Kuya P and I, we looked at the Crow trailer reaction a couple weeks ago. I sat down and watched the original Crow just the other night, just a bit of nostalgia. I'm like, I ain't watched in a while. And of course, the original Crow starred the late, great Brandon Lee, who is the son of the late, great Bruce Lee. And one of the things that happened after Bruce Lee passed, there were a lot of people in movies that played on his image and his name. And it looks like someone has put together a documentary called The Clones of Bruce. So let's look at this to see about the story behind this whole exploitation of Bruce Lee after his passing.
Let's do it.
Oh, Enter the Clones of Bruce.
We want Bruce Lee's movie. Impossible. He died. Yeah, but we still want Bruce Lee's movie, man.
And they give name called Bruce Lee.
Dragon Lee, who is this Bruce Lee times 10, this gigantic muscular guy.
Hello. My name is Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Tai.
Bruce Lee.
Bruceploitation movies had a tendency to take anything they could of the actual Bruce Lee, including clips of him as a child actor or clips of him dead in his coffin.
所以我哋先呢個 new generation 嘅，佢想學 movie making film making 嘅 Shaw Brothers，OK？
やっぱりこう最初パッと見た時は、なんか体も小さいし、なんか looks like Sammy Davis Jr. みたいな雰囲気で。
收摊的时候，就叫我们去拿底片，堆在一个角落。它不像我们台湾的这个电影图书馆，它是有架子的，底片都是通风的。香港地方小。
We're here at the southern Hong Kong side of Aberdeen, the location where the sequence of Bruce Lee traveling to Hans Island was shot.
It was the golden time of the filmmaking.
Cut!
You know, as a kid and even growing up, like I saw that, like saw the Bruce Lee and the Bruce Lee and when these movies came up. But as an adult, especially in something like this, I never understood the impact of Bruce Lee as a kid. I mean, like obviously he made kung fu movies popular in America, but sort of a culture, because like I'm born in 78. So by the time I'm born and knowing what a kung fu, like he'd already been gone a couple years, right?
Okay.
So it's one of those things where I never understood the impact, and even now, I didn't. Like I got it, but watching something like this is like all of the pieces connect as to what sort of impact he had and how much money people made off of him for them to essentially clone him and find any and everything that they could to use of him, especially in that time period after his death, in order to draw people in for that nostalgia, or even to make people think that it's still him. And maybe it was something that was shot before he died. I never thought about that cultural impact, because think about it. Think about today. If Denzel dies, there are no Denzel Washing Furtherman movies, or nobody's nobody's copying him, or nobody's copying anybody in that regard. Not saying these people haven't had a cultural impact, but it's fascinating to think that is a phenomenon. Like nobody's going to have a new Jackie Chan, or Jet Li. They're impersonating him once he dies, and it's fascinating that happened in the way that it did.
And yeah, I agree. I'm like you. I never really understood the impact of Bruce Lee until I saw a Bruce Lee movie, and then I see all of these
other iterations, and I'm like, that's not him. But
right,
I see the energy, I see the vibe that they're going for, and I wonder. It made me wonder because you brought up Jackie Chan, and just today I was watching some video. I think it might have been on Instagram or something, a reel. Somebody made a reel of like there's a voice actor, a Chinese guy, or I don't know his specific nationality, so I say an Asian gentleman who does the voices for Jackie Chan if Jackie Chan is not available. And I'm wondering is this like a thing in Asian culture where they revere and respect their icon so much to the point where it's like it's almost acceptable for them to have like stunt doubles and stand-ins and voice actors that fill in for them when they're not able to do it themselves, or recreations like what we see with Bruce Lee. But I don't know. I think that's really, really cool because you're right. I don't think at least not American actors and actresses, especially not Black ones. Maybe I could maybe kind of see that being a thing because I look at somebody like John Witherspoon, for example, with his passing away, and how at least there was conversation being had with Aaron McGruder, who is the creator of the Boondocks,
right,
for him to come in on this new iteration of the Boondocks and voice Granddad since John Witherspoon has passed away, and they kind of sound the same. So I see stuff like that, but nothing to the level and magnitude of Bruce Lee. It's to the point where in Black culture, I remember like on the Jamie Foxx show, or was it Martin? They had like a Bruce Lee character. They was calling him Bruce Lee. And I was like, what the hell is a Bruce Leroy? And it's obviously a play on Bruce Lee, and they just blackened it up. But that's to your point about the cultural impact that Bruce Lee has had on the film and television industry. Because it's like nobody else get that kind of treatment where it's like we're gonna make a stark like comparison or a clone or pay homage to this person by having a stand-in or something that looks like them. I just think that's dope. I hope we get to a place one day where Denzel can have something like that. But yeah, that speaks to the legacy of Bruce Lee, and I'm pretty sure Jet Li probably got a couple of looks thrown his way. He offered that as well, just having the Lee name. But that's really, really dope. And this documentary is very, very interesting because I would like to know how they, over all of these years, how they've been able to make something like that happen, because it's ultimately like legitimized Bruce Lee and expanded, you know what I'm saying, his longevity in entertainment space, like cemented him as one of like the greats. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. Well, that's our take on Enter the Clones of Bruce, dropping on Blu-ray. And you've been, you know where you are, Nerds of the World. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, New Release Wednesday, Twitter, the NRW, and of course, you're currently on YouTube, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe.